privacy of your own home.
So, Sheik Marth, for the online aspect, I think Marth actually has a little bit harder of a time if the connection isn't good.
Yeah, my experience with net play in general is Marth is a little bit either underplayed or underrated, and it may be because he's just generally perceived as being a little worse on net play, but it's just a theory that I have.
Yeah, I think at least in this matchup, and maybe, you know, edge guarding spacies, in, like some scenarios like edge guarding spacies, reaction time is going to affect your play a lot. So I think that might be why Jakenshaken might have had a bit of a hurdle. But he reacts to that roll really, really quickly with enough to out of shield.
Ooh.
And he takes the first stock.
Jakenshaken already showing us some interesting stuff with Marth and great spacing to get multiple tipper up air follow-ups on the connection.
Zelda, yeah. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, so that was really, really bad for Spark. Not just because he didn't grab ledge there, but, you know, when you transform to Zelda and you respawn to Zelda, you can't transform back to Sheik unless, like, transforming back to Sheik will make you lose your invincibility. Which opens you... Yeah, so Jakenshaken took the opportunity, and he got 30%, which is pretty good for that kind of opportunity.
Yeah, and when you're playing against lower level opposition, a lot of times they won't punish you because they're just not quick enough to punish you. They're not quick enough to capitalize on it when they realize you're changing. But Jakenshaken is showing us that he's got some execution.
Wow, that ledge hop bear was actually super sick.
I thought it was going to be Dare City right there. He almost got him.
Excellent tech, but he's still in a really bad situation.
Yeah, that's the worst feeling in the world when you get the Omsa tech and you survive, and then they're still like right in your grill putting pressure on you.
Yeah, just like they double F smash, cover both. Oh, that recovery was like pixel perfect from Spark.
Very nice.
Wow, he was also probably like on the last frame that he could grab ledge there.
Yeah, he got up just a little too early, like maybe a frame.
Yeah, well, Spark is down. This is a pretty good percent for him if he can get a grab. Yeah, needle grab.
There we are.
Pretty nice way to do it. Ooh, he misses the platform follow-up.
Jakenshaken in that ideal zone when you have somebody above you as Marth, you're just so happy.
That should be it, though.
Spark needs it, too. There he's got it. Now we've got a tight bat.
It's a tight bat. A TB, as it were. Ooh! Gets the grab there. So Jakenshaken doesn't hit the SDI on that Sheik up tilt, which lets Spark get another up air. Oh! That was a hard call out. This is a really bad spot for Jakenshaken here.
Ooh,
that's the run up,
interesting. Hits him with the Sheik rest.
Yeah, it's actually kind of bad, but it works there.
He is locking down the recovery, and once Marth uses his jump, he goes like he starts meteor falling down the tier list.
Yeah, it's real quick. Oh, that was really cool actually. He wiggled out of up throw and then Spark like air dodged up to top platform.
Spark coming back and taking that first game.
Yeah, which has got to be
impressive fashion.
Yeah, it can be frustrating for Marth there. It's like it can feel like feast or famine sometimes. It's like if you're getting locked out, there's just not much you can do versus Sheik. Like in terms of medium poke, nickel, and diming, you either like get a combo and take it really far, or you're just getting comboed in more easily executable ways from Sheik. If I'm Jakenshaken, I'm probably expecting... well, actually, it kind of goes to Marth preference here. Sheik will usually ban something like Final Destination, and then it's up to Marth to decide whether he wants to go to like Yoshi's or Stadium. Fountain is not a really traditional or conventional choice. But Marth can do pretty well here as the platform set you up for up tilts and F smashes really nicely.
Yeah, it is a really decent stage for this matchup at this level of play from just my experience watching and playing Marth. It's doable, you know, especially if they're thinking about Yoshi's or Battlefield. This is a really nice mix-up to hit them with.
Yeah, I see.
Nice down tilt.
Jakenshaken. Yeah, the ground movement with the down tilt is really... Ooh! With good spacing on the tipper, too.
Once Sheik is past that crouch canceling percent, down tilt becomes a much bigger tool for Marth. He can really mess Sheik up with just wave dashing in and out and down tilting.
And at lower percents, it is still pretty hard, but you know Spark is probably going to be really quick on the down tilt punishes. You can crouch cancel, you can get a grab, but it's a little tougher. Ooh, wave dash in jab, fair.
Yeah, that's one of those things that will only work on Marth.
Yeah,
he has that special weight that just makes stuff like that work on him.
Ooh, I like that sort of babysit.
Nice Oms attacks from Spark in both of these matches so far. He's survived where he definitely would have been off stage if not gimped otherwise.
Oh, okay. I like the nair despite it being bad. If you go down with a nair and you're calling out basically their upbeat timing, you're hoping for the trade or for the nair to like just hit them away. If it trades, you're like you have to tech against the stage or like you have to recover. But Marth is basically like he's dead if you nair his upbeat.
Jakenshaken doing everything to not let Spark get his jump back. Now he has it immediately countered.
Ooh,
down tilt again.
Yeah, down tilt is pretty good there. Down tilt I like better than the F smash because F smash you're like basically making a hard call on the timing, and you can mess it up really easily.
Yeah, I remember one time I was talking to Zoso about this matchup in particular, and he was telling me that a lot of Marths start panicking when they have an enemy that's like above 100% that they haven't killed yet because they think it gets harder to kill them. But once you get up to that percent, down tilt gets to the point where it's pushing them very far away, if not off stage, from a lot of positions. So other tools open up as other ones are eliminated, usually.
On the ledge especially, because you can extend beyond just the ground, or the ledge.
And we're up 1-1 here again. We've got some tight battles going on here.
Yeah, if I'm Spark, I would go back to Fountain, actually. Maybe he likes more space. I wouldn't go to FD.
Yeah, you definitely want to be cautious about going to FD against a really good, solid spacing Marth. I would say we are probably going to see Dreamland or one of the other larger stages.
Yeah, I think Jakenshaken bans Dreamland now.
Yeah, of course.
So Dreamland, Battlefield off the table. Between Yoshi's and Fountain, I think I'd go back to Fountain.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it'll do. Unless he wants to try to smother him, but
yeah, I don't think
it would be a change up from the previous game.
Exactly. Yeah, from what the first two games that we saw, I think Jakenshaken did really well in the scraps. And despite Spark's defensive play, like if you're on defense, the best defense you can really get is not getting hit too hard. Yeah. So let me think. I think Jakenshaken has been really succeeding when he's like holding center and you know I feel like I've seen him bait out Spark and whip punish a couple times. Yoshi's interesting.
Yeah. So I think he is going to try to switch it up and play a little bit more aggressive here, or at least he should.
Yeah, you saw that immediately. Yeah, he's crouch canceling the like short hop fair, which puts you in a good position to get a grab.
And even at that percent, he wasn't ready to crouch cancel it, and Jaken was able to use that down tilt to buy himself a lot of space when he was getting smothered.
Okay.
Oh, Spark with the mix-up forward smash. Not sure if that was intentional or not.
Yeah, he got the no.
Usually it's not.
He got the no impact land, and I think at that percent he's looking for an F tilt fair. Oh, that was a super hard to execute up B to get onto
Randall steal.
That's the tourney winner. Oh, he does
the wall jump.
The wall jump. That's really smart because he. Okay. He dies anyway, but the recovery is good because if Jakenshaken is expecting a poof at a certain point, and to delay it by getting a wall jump in really means that they have to get off the ledge, which gives you the ledge.
Yeah, anything to mess with that timing, because that ledge get up timing is so much smaller than a lot of people assume it to be.
And if they're not refreshing, like that's the way to counter it.
Yeah, exactly. And it should be an easy cleanup here for Spark. He does get that stock, and we are so even in this last game here on Yoshi's.
Yeah, the ledge intangibility gets thrown off a little bit, I think, because of online. He gets a regrab here. Now it's the hard part. I think the Shy Guys helped, actually.
Yeah, that poke was pretty miraculous. I love the up B from the center of stage to the top platform. That is such a Ken move. You remember Ken used to do that all the time?
I actually did not know that.
Dude, if you go back and watch him play against Chudat's Ice Climbers especially, he was just he would just do that on Dreamland straight from the middle of the stage in the ice, and Chudat would just like not know what to do.
Yeah, I think I remember like it coming back and people were like, "Oh, look, it's a new thing that Zane is discovering."
Yeah, that's from the first stage of Melee, the Iron Age of Melee. The Bronze Age, if you will.
Yeah, we're definitely in the computer age right now. Okay, he finds it with a... He gets the down throw with an up smash. I don't know how he got the fair afterwards. So Spark looking to... He's definitely content in the corner. He's looking for a needle grab mostly. That poke in from Jakenshaken was really smart. I think he even wave landed in down tilted. It's a really good way to
dash attack so well spaced, gets the tipper juggle. Oh, this is it! This should be it! Oh, I thought he had down air opportunities there, but he just wanted to get more fairs.
It's risky, I think, with that. It was like kind of ambiguous if you could actually get it. And
especially
if you down air,
at this level of play, you can get punished so easily by good players for doing that.
Oh, there's Randall. He gets an air dodge in. Yeah, Randall actually gives Sheik a ton of different more options if he's there. Especially if Randall is closer to stage, you can sort of just up B into stage, and if at any point you touch Randall, you get your jump back. Alright, game 3, we're gonna see here. Spark is up like a tiny bit, one hard hit.
Yeah, and he's in a position to make use of this stock and get as much damage on Jaken as he possibly can before he dies. And he's also in that position I was talking about earlier where, ooh, never mind. I was going to say sometimes it's a little hard for Marth to get kills at this percentage, but Jakenshaken connects the fair to the tipper up air.
Ooh, that nair, I think ill-advised. Because at this percent, you know Spark is crouch canceling that. I think maybe he was looking for the hard hit,
yeah,
which
would
have put Spark in knockdown. Yeah. Randall. Oh, he
stole the ledge from him and gets the win. Nice pickup from Spark, and he will be moving on up in this